Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Days, the Minecraft series where we do technology. And last episode, I think we made the oil machine. Yeah, we made the oil RBMK. The oil RBMK is currently irradiated and undergoing renovations. I'll go ahead and show you all what that looks like. You're also going to notice that I have established several more excavators and also got us a big old power grid going to actually help transmit energy to those. So yeah, this is the RBMK, and I didn't know this, but you can literally run thorium on like it doesn't make any heat at all. It's only 56 degrees Celsius. What the heck? It used to always explode for me. Since when does thorium actually work as fuel? So today we're making CMB steel, which I mean, it's kind of early game. Usually you need to make a giant machine for this called a Watts power plant. However, we did some magic a couple well, not a couple, it was a while ago, quite early on. We just nuked our world. And it's because you can make the nuclear orange juice into CMB steel. Is a blue ingot. I don't understand how orange juice turns into a... Okay, so we're making CMB steel. We have 15. I probably need to make more bakelite. I should focus on bakelite and not dash and saturnite. Even though we're gonna need both of those things in large quantities for future plans. I didn't bring any titanium, but I'm hoping I have titanium here. Okay, cool. Start smelting some titanium. Now my hope is that we can get like four machines done, but actually I doubt that we're gonna do that. So I'll probably make this episode and then make another one immediately after it where I get those other 3 machines done. So here's the CMB steel furnace template that we're gonna be making today, and it doesn't look too expensive. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth do you get We've made this before. You probably aren't asking that. Okay. Yeah, we've made this stuff before. So how do you get this stuff? Well, you just kind of you take 12 nuggets of terbidium and you just shove that in the blast furnace. Oh dang it! It's tungsten. I thought it was magnetized steel for some reason. What am I doing? This is not right. Well, I might as well get the rest of the titanium. Oh, I'm joking. We don't need titanium. We just need tungsten. Yeah, so the new way I have of obtaining titanium is to literally just centrifuge iron ore. I don't need the iron dust, I just need the titanium dust, and well, iron ore gives you titanium dust, so that's pretty wonderful. I've also been working on producing some of this, plutonium-238. Yeah, I mean, uranium-238 isn't really special. I mean, come on, we got like tons of that stuff. But we need this stuff. We need the plutonium-238 for something else in the... Oh, you can't do that? I didn't know. Oh, by the way, this is a custom recipe. Yeah, so if you try to... Certain of the mods in this mod pack have conflicting recipes. So if you try this out for yourself, you'll need to use Craft Tweaker to fix those. Specifically the IC2 pipes. I might put the configs I use in the Discord, so you could just download those. Dang, and just like that, we almost got enough. Now, usually, you would want to get a Watts power plant for this thing, but we are no silly people here. We know the tricks, the magic, but we also know that we're missing some of our circuitry. So I'm going to fix that and get us the circuitry we need. We need the advanced circuit, which is gold wire and lapis dust, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and also polymer or bakelite, which I'm glad we have 6 pieces of this stuff. Or, well, more than 6 pieces, honestly, but I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. I'll have to go snag some more gold wire. Okay, got the gold wire and we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and do this. Shove the gold wire in and also shove in the lapis dust and oh, we need hydrogen peroxide. Well, I've been making tons of this stuff, so I think we'll be fine. I've been making this in preparation for some of our future plans. You know, I need to stop saying that, but I mean it's just foreshadowing here. Hey, my tungsten's almost done, and so are my advanced circuits. Well, actually, we have less of those than tungsten. Boom! 4 of these. So those are made like the actual coils that we just made for this thing. And tungsten is done. We got the danger stuff. I got one of these as well. I might as well just slap this down. Looks really nice. Circuits are done. Boom, here we go. So, how on earth am I going to run this thing without Watts Mud is probably what you're asking. Well, if you know HBM's mod, that's definitely what you're asking, and I can answer that pretty well. So for some reason, I'm able to make Watts Mud in a refinery, which is weird. Of course, we're going to need a lot more magnetized tungsten for this, right? That's what that is. Yeah, that's definitely what that is. We're gonna be making a lot of this stuff because I don't know what we're gonna use it for, honestly, but I need a lot of it. In fact, oh, that's kind of not good. That's kind of very bad that I just dropped all that on the ground. This is going to be a problem, and I'm going to solve this. Oh, well, I can't even pick them up. That's not a problem at all. The only real problem is how do I get those? And hopper, this is where the hopper comes in handy. This is where the hopper saves our life. Look at that. Hopper for the win. Hopper, let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and discharge this thing because I'm going to need a lot more Shrebidium. I didn't realize that we're going to need a lot of Shrebidium for this. If I had remembered that Shrebidium is what you use for this, like, I knew we needed Shrebidium, I just didn't know that we needed it for this. I would have been making more Shrebidium. I would have been making way more, but no, I only have like a sad, like, what, 100-something pieces of it? That is sad. But it's finally time for the most expensive part of today's episode, which is going to go and grab the old, I don't know why I have all this concrete on me. I have to dump some things off, hold on. So yeah, we're gonna go snag the old oil well after I get my inventory nice and cleaned out, because I have just too much stuff in here. And to be honest, I should probably, you know what? It doesn't matter. Yeah, so today we're gonna have to go into the giant crater we made ages ago. I mean, it feels like ages ago. It probably was ages ago. I mean, it's gonna be ages by the time this video is uploaded. But yeah, it's definitely been a while. Alrighty, here's the old refinery. Oh, I forgot about this happening. This stuff is awful. So don't mind one of these pumps. Unless you want to get your inventory filled with rubbish. If we're being honest here, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to pump this stuff that we're trying to get. I may have to do it by hand, and I would hate to do it by hand. I also am going to hate it if the radiation system's fixed. I don't know. Because sometimes there's this weird thing where you don't get radiation for, like, being near the yellow stuff. When you probably should. I hope that hasn't changed. It shouldn't be. I don't know. Alright, here we go. Let's see if the radiation levels increase as we get closer to this giant crater. It was happening to me yesterday that was happening. So, I hope it doesn't happen today. It would really suck if it happens today. We're going in. Alright, so this isn't too bad. Also, this is where the unobtainium vein is supposed to be at. I haven't found it, but it's like pretty close. Where we land, and I don't even know where we're landing at today. This is absolute wreck. I think we're gonna just pump from here. This island here. This looks like a nice place to start my skyblock adventure in this. Oh my gosh, flashing light warning. This is yeah, definitely need to put a warning here. This is not a great place. I think we're like right between cave and overworld layer. And it's pumping. I don't know if it's actually... Yep, we're getting that nice orange juice. Or lemonade, I don't know. I probably should invest in another pump. But I don't care enough to do that right now. Well, that went surprisingly well. We didn't even fall in the yellow stuff once. We are getting 1 rad per second, but only like if I get too close to the trees. So I gotta stay away from the trees. Off in the distance, you can see reactor number 4 is still running its thorium. And today we're actually gonna need to go get our advanced alloy and use it for something. I have like a ton of this stuff because I've just been sitting around farming and building excavators and things, and this thing has been running. So we basically have how much is that? 1,000 ingots? That is incredible. If you couldn't tell, I don't use this stuff for anything at all. But now I actually have a purpose for this stuff, so I guess we're gonna be using a lot of it. Okay, we're making another tank. No, not a tank that shoots bullets. We're making the tank that stores fluids. And you can see that we don't have any solar power at nighttime, so basically all of the excavators who are hooked up to the grid just shut off. Yeah. Boom! There's a tank here. And yeah, I'm not using that joke again. So what exactly are we going to store in the tank? Well, I don't know. I don't know what the byproducts are. I just know as Watts mud is the one thing I'm here for. But I also know it might have some other fun stuff, so we'll see what it has, and then if it has anything good that I actually want, like, that you can get some actual stuff that you don't want from this. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it's nuclear waste, and you don't want that stuff. It's just useless. It has no usage. Okay, we'll set this to not extracting yet, but let's go ahead and run this. So it's producing gaseous watts and liquid and corium. Well, obviously we don't want corium. That's like just completely obvious. But what we do want is actually the Watts mud, because that's useful to us, because we can turn the Watts mud into CMB steel. Oh, I had magnetized tungsten this whole time, and I just made. Well, okay, fine. I showed you all how to make this stuff, so that's cool. Green sauce. Oh yeah, there we go. Very nice. So that's our Watts mud, and as you can see, every 1,400 buckets, or, well, 14 buckets of this stuff is giving us around 140, yeah, 140 millibuckets. So that is absolutely nothing. So that means there's like 10 MB of this per bucket of cellulene. And then there's all of this rubbish. Which you can actually use that here at the chemical plant to make vitrified nuclear waste, which you can use to make a vitrified block of nuclear waste. I don't know why you'd want to do that, honestly. You can make tiny piles of this. You really don't want this stuff. So, I don't know what to do about it. I think we're just going to put it in a trash can. Okay, so time to deal with this disgusting rubbish. We're going to just put that in the thing and then shove that in the trash can. This is how we get rid of nuclear waste. We just throw it away. Oh, it's not going away. This might be a problem. I don't think I was meant to shove this into a trash can. How about this one? Oh. Does it not want... Wait, it doesn't want to go in that one because it's extracting. Okay, there it goes. Bye-bye, nuclear waste. You're gonna go with the garbage disposal people. Hopefully they don't mind having waste in their dump. Here's the gaseous nuclear waste, which is just garbage. We don't need that. So from all of that, I got 980... buckets, well, millibuckets. I almost got a whole bucket of this stuff. It's not a lot, so I don't expect to be getting a lot of Watts mud this way. But this is the cheap way of getting Watts mud. What would you rather do? Spend a billion resources on getting one of those fancy nuclear reactor things? I don't think so. So future me here, we are in the future, we're almost at the point where we could technically make one of these things if I wanted to. It's just I don't really see a point. Maybe it gives us extra energy. I don't know. Maybe for the energy, because I do kind of need the energy for some of the machines we're going to be making that I can't tell you about yet, because it's a surprise. Because not only can we make this into armor, but we're also going to need this to fight a boss in the future. So yeah, this is good stuff. Anyway, if you all enjoyed today's episode, then please consider liking and subscribing. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, leave them down below. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.